Oh, hey guys, Boston Fan back, and I'm here for a quick VR for Rocket Rig J18. And his VR is asking for his 1 year on YouTube, 300 subs celebration to have people show off a card or item that they purchased because they were inspired by another YouTube member. So I'm actually using this to also show off my first purchase of 2024. As I've said in previous videos, I've been saving really hard for Sandy Koufax rookie card, so I haven't been doing a lot of spending. But a couple months ago, Picker Jim S, he inspired me to buy this. I showed something off, and it was one of those items where I didn't know it existed, and as soon as I saw it, I knew that I needed to have it. And that's one of the things I like about Picker Jim S's channel, is that he's into stuff that's more than just cards. He's also a Red Sox collector, so that helps a lot. And he looks for and has a good eye for some of the just cool random stuff that, I don't know, kind of like for me fills in a collection, just makes a collection a little bit more interesting. And a couple months ago, he showed off this Matchbox of Ted Williams from 1955, and I just thought it was so cool. So it's been on my list, and they can sell for about 20 bucks. They're not really expensive. And I've been waiting, and then I found one for two. I got two for $18. And so when he showed it off, I just thought it was really neat because on the Matchbox, it says, it gives the date, I don't know if you can read it, but it gives the date 1955. I don't know, for me, it thought like, how much you pay for a 1955 Topps card, and here's Ted Williams items that were printed at the same time. Now, I did some research. This is Ohio Blue Tip, as you can see on the back. And they did several sports Matchboxes. They're not licensed. So on nowhere does it show Ted Williams' name, but very clearly, I think if you look at the picture, look at the colors, the blue hat, the stirrups red, and the backswing. I mean, that's clearly Ted Williams there. Everybody identifies that. Every auction I've seen of these doesn't say baseball player; it says Ted Williams. I'm trying to get it to focus, but it's not really doing that. But you can see, face, and I think it's very clearly Ted Williams' backswing. Ohio Blue Tip also did. They have a tennis one. They have a golf one. They have like a polo one. And then they have a football one, and it's in New York Giants colors and is number 16. So that's often given as Frank Gifford. But I just think this is a really cool Ted Williams item. It's obviously in the vintage years, 1955. So this one was misprinted, but it's printed along there. You can see the top of the 5 there. And I just think it's really cool, and it came with matches. Now, whether these are the original matches or not, they look it, but I don't particularly care. I just think it's neat that they have the matches still in them. And when I saw these on Picker Jim's channel, I just thought they were so cool to have a 1950s item of Ted Williams. Again, it's not licensed, which, fine. But I just think, it's very clearly Ted Williams. I think it's a really cool item to have. I got to pick up 2 in one lot, which was great. I'm going to keep 2. And, a lot of my thinking in my collection is wanting to one day have a sports room again and display it. And these would look really cool on a shelf with, Ted Williams. I have a Ted Williams Perez Steel signed, and I've got his 56 Topps card that I showed off in December. And so this is an item very much that I would not have purchased 100% if it wasn't for Picker Jim S looking out for cool stuff. I think he found them in an antique store, and then showing them off on his channel. He has a really good eye. He just recently showed off a Carl Yastrzemski 1983 puzzle of his 3,000 hits and 400 home runs, and I was like, oh crap, there's something I have to add to my list because it's really cool Red Sox item. That's where it hits home for me. And it's just neat to display. Everyone's got cards, and cards are pretty cool and signed pictures and whatnot. But to add like other items, I think just makes a collection just that much more interesting, and just, it makes things stand out a little bit when you're varying your items and stuff. At least that's my goal in collecting, and so I was really appreciative for Picker Jim S to show that. And it was, again, one of those things. As soon as I saw it, I knew I needed to have it. And so then as soon as I saw that video, I put it into my eBay search and did some research and was just watching stuff until the right price came down, the right condition. These look great, 2-in-1. It was really cheap. If you're interested in them, they are very cheap on eBay. And they're small, but they're cool little pieces, and they're, 1955 Playing Days Ted Williams lithographic image. I mean, I think it's just really cool. So Picker Jim S, thanks for having such a good eye and appreciating things that aren't just baseball cards, because there are a lot of cool baseball items out there. There's several YouTubers that do it. Stoop does it as well. He's another one that I like watching that has an eye for things that aren't just baseball cards. But Rick, congratulations on the 300 subs and the 1 year on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed this VR. Everyone out there, I hope you enjoyed this VR. And, if you're looking for a little weird Ted Williams item that is from the Playing Days, check these out. They're not rare. You can find them pretty easy on YouTube. Just if you're going to do a YouTube search, they did make some that are printed 1963. Same image, just different year, and those are post-Playing Days if you care. So just make sure you can see in the pictures that it has 1955 printed on it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for the opportunity to make this VR, Rick. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.